Here live at the Speed Week, and what a great race this was, Nico. Amazing in Texas, and just very competitive. You couldn't expect anything more competitive than this race, and truly New Garden deserved the win there at the end, even in yellow. But my shout out and to your countryman, Agustin Canapino. If I had to pick a driver of the day, I'd pick Agustin Canapino. Honestly, the job that he did as a driver is a very difficult track. That track is really tricky, and for him to drive in his first oval race,
that's crazy.
Huge. Yeah. Agustin, huge what you did. You did a great job in St. Petersburg. You did a better job here. It's very difficult. Like I said, you have so many factors coming in. Remember, and if people don't know, Agustin Canapino comes from Argentina. He comes from touring cars, racing in Turismo Carretera. He has 5-6 championships. There's basically a NASCAR and no downforce. Now you're going to a vehicle that has huge downforce. You're going 330 kilometers, 220 miles an hour. A track he does not know. The first oval race he has, from 45-minute races in Argentina to 3-hour races here.
Yeah. No, and like, also like the speed is insane. You cannot compare that. It was like absolutely different. He's competing against F1 drivers, so that's not the same. I mean, he's probably top 1 in Argentina, top 2, depends on which one you like the most, but I think he's maybe the best driver in Argentina, and he's right now against F1 drivers, so it's absolutely insane what he did.
Nico, you sound like him.
I know.
You sound just like him. I'm listening to your English, and it's Agustin Canapino too. It's a great job.
I cannot drive like him.
You cannot drive like him.
I wish.
He did a great job. I want to give a shout out to, and honestly, very well deserved, Ricardo Junco did an amazing job. Junco, Hollinger Racing, they did an amazing job for the 2 drivers. And also, Elliott had a great race. I think they were, the 12th, 13th, or 11th, 13th, something like that was the ending of this race for both drivers. But, they're going against the big boys.
Yeah. What's the next step for the future? What do you think?
We're talking about Agustin.
Agustin, the team, yeah.
I think for Agustin, track time. We know that Elliott has a few years on him, so he's more used to these type of cars and tracks. And Agustin just needs track time and get to learn these tracks. I mean, next week we have California, Laguna Beach.
Yeah.
So
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, and that's going to be another adventure for Agustin. It's street course, so it's going to be like St. Petersburg. But I said it in social media a month ago, 2 months ago. I said if he stays consistent, if he just stays out of hitting the wall and stays behind, he's a great talent. He's a great driver. I'll even say this: if he completes the races and he races the way he's racing now, I see him in the top 10 driver next year. Now, that's saying a lot.
We'll see.
We'll see.
That's what we all want.
That's what you want. He has that talent. He has the talent, and I know he has everyone from Argentina
cheering for him.
And here in the U.S. also.
Sure.
He did. He did a very good pace in the race, I think.
Yeah.
One of the things, and not to be a critic, but we need to be a critic because that makes teams better. That makes
they need to improve things
better. I think Elliott mentioned it in his interview. The crew has to do a little bit better job in the stops. Other teams, when they're there 15 seconds and they're in a pit stop in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
affects.
Yeah, you need details.
The little details, and this is something you see in Formula One.
It's only 1 second between the first and the 10.
Well,
So
in qualifying, you see a quarter second, half a second between the first and the 20th driver. Actually,
That's nothing.
a good point. Now, so imagine having 4 stops, tires, fuel, 5-10 seconds. It's a big difference. So you could win or lose a race in the pits.
yeah.
So if I had to say anything to Ricardo, and that's going to improve with time, it's, you know, the pits have to be a little bit cleaner. And I think one of the drivers made a comment to that. But, you know, it's a learning curve. He's going to get there. I'm sure he's going to get there. And kudos to the whole team. To Agustin, I give you an applause. You did for me.
Congratulations,
driver of the week for me.
Huh.
You know, and
That's great.
Keep it up, and we will see you in Laguna Beach.
Yeah, and we can listen to him if you want. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
it's
Okay.
English.
Actually, let's listen to Agustin Canapino. Let's listen to him now at the end of the race. His
Catching up
comments.
with Agustin Canapino, your first experience qualifying on the Texas Oval, how was it?
It was fast. Oh my God, really, really fast. Incredible speed for me. I'm really happy with qualifying. I could do the all laps flats with a lot of adrenaline. I don't like, but I'm enjoying a lot of experience.
And the handling, you said poquito understeer?
Un poquito, they understood. This is my conversation with Ricky.
That's right, Ricky. Of course, Ricardo Juncos, who will work together with August.
Congratulations to him, yeah.
Bueno, un poquito.
Un poquito.
Un poquito at a time will get you closer, and finishing these races and points basically makes the difference. So, yeah, a great job, Agustin.